When I was 10 years old, my parents bought me a small black camera from a roadside market. It looked old, way older than anything else on the table. Scratched lens, cracked leather strap, no brand name. The man selling it told my dad, "It doesn't need batteries." We laughed. That night, I took my first photo. It was of my bedroom door. When the picture developed, the door was open. I knew for a fact I had closed it. At first, I thought it was a coincidence. Maybe I remembered wrong. But the next day, I took another photo, this time of our living room couch. The photo showed someone sitting there. A tall shape, long arms, head tilted unnaturally to one side. No one was home when I took it. I stopped using the camera after that, or at least I tried to. Every morning, it was back on my desk, always warm. Years passed. I grew up, moved houses, lost the camera during one of the moves, or so I thought, until last week. I found it inside a box labeled childhood. The camera looked untouched, still warm. I checked the last photo. It was dated tomorrow. The image showed my current bedroom. Lights off, curtains open, and someone standing behind my bed. I didn't sleep that night. The next morning, I tried to destroy it. I smashed it with a hammer. The lens cracked, but the body stayed intact. That night, I heard a click, the sound of a shutter. I checked the camera. A new photo had developed. It showed me holding the hammer, smiling. I've locked the camera in my closet now. But every night at exactly 2:11 a.m., I hear the shutter. And every morning, there's a new photo, getting closer. I live alone on the third floor of an old apartment building. Thin walls, bad plumbing, cheap rent. For weeks, food kept going missing. Just small things, bread slices, milk, leftovers. I blamed myself. Then I started noticing things move. A chair pulled out, the shower curtain damp when I hadn't used it, footprints in the dust on my balcony. Still, I told myself I was paranoid, until I came home early from work one day. My bedroom door was locked. I never lock it. I stood there listening, breathing, from inside my room. I called the police. They searched the apartment. They found a crawl space behind my closet wall. Inside it were food wrappers, a blanket, and photos of me sleeping. The officer told me someone had likely been living there for weeks. Before they left, he asked, "Do you want us to stay until you pack a bag?" I said yes. As I grabbed clothes from my drawer, I noticed something carved into the inside of the wall. 4 words. "You weren't alone first." That night, they didn't find the man. But sometimes, when my apartment is quiet, I still hear breathing. My parents' house has always made noise at night. Old wood, expanding pipes, normal stuff. That's what I told myself, until the house started responding. It began when I was home alone one weekend. Around midnight, I heard a knock. One knock, from inside the house. I froze in my room, listening. Then I whispered, "Hello." Another knock followed. Same rhythm, same place. It was coming from the wall behind my bed. I laughed nervously and knocked back once, just to prove to myself I wasn't scared. There was a pause. Then the wall knocked back. 3 times. I didn't sleep that night. After that, it became a pattern. Whenever I spoke aloud, complained, laughed, even prayed, the house reacted. If I said, "Stop," something would slam. If I said, "Who's there?" the pipes would hiss like breathing. One night, I brought a friend over. I didn't tell him anything. We were sitting quietly when he suddenly asked, "Why is your house copying us?" Before I could answer, the floorboards creaked, matching the sound of his foot tapping. My friend left immediately. The worst night came when I decided to test it. Standing alone in the hallway, I said, "If someone's here, knock." The house went silent. Then every door in the house slammed shut at once. From upstairs, something whispered my name. Not loudly. Right behind my ear. I moved out 2 days later. The new family says the house is quiet. But sometimes, when I visit my parents' old street, I swear I hear knocking from inside my chest.